Hola amigos y amigas de YouTube, voy a seguir con el choques WWE 2K25 que iba por el 10 por los juegos contra The New Day en Hell el 8 de octubre del 2016. A ver. Este no fue el mismo, porque fue en Money in the Bank. Y este es Hell dos mejores equipos del mundo están encerrados en Hell. ¿Será capaz de superar a The New Day y demostrar que Jimmy y Jay han sido mejores desde el primer día? Recompensa el combate 4 y por objetivo 5. Vamos, los actúan de los 5. Vamos allá.
Any member of that enters the professional wrestling business expectations that are going to be on their back. They know about the prestige that their very name carries. They know that those who came before them have so much. Bearing the weight of those legacies can prove to be way too much for almost anyone. But that was never the case for Jimmy and Jay Uso. Jimmy and Jay Uso looked to be stars from the very start, constantly evolving their look, style, and offense as they progressed in their careers. Face paint and board dances would fade away.
Al principio, cuando los usos se pintaban la cara.
And send them to the Uso Penitentiary. The Usos are 8-time WWE Tag Team Champions. The Usos have main evented WrestleMania after initially fighting for a mere spot on the card. The Usos were the premier team of the 2010s. The Usos are the greatest team of all time. Jimmy and Jay are poetry in motion, each knowing what the other is looking to do next, each using every bit of savvy they gained growing up in professional wrestling to keep their edge. And sure, in recent years, it's been difficult between the two. Jimmy did cost Jay his match at SummerSlam against your tribal chief, Roman Reigns. After months of the anger building between the two, Jimmy and Jay ended up as the first two entrants in the 2024 Royal Rumble match, bringing things to a head. But even that moment wasn't enough to settle the issue, and so they would fight again at WrestleMania 40. Jay Uso truly became main event and found his inner yeet, even adding another tag team championship with Cody Rhodes as his partner. As your wise man eventually would suffer as well, Jimmy found himself betrayed by Solo Sikoa and unceremoniously dumped out of Solo's version of the Bloodline. When Jimmy and Jay are a tag team, they are pure art. They are the reason for the resurgence of tag team wrestling's popularity over the last 15 years. And perhaps, oh, perhaps, their grandest moment came during the 2017 Hell in a Cell, when they would lock horns with perhaps their greatest opposition ever, the New Day. From July to October of that year, the SmackDown Tag Team titles would change hands 4 times between the two teams, both looking for ultimate bragging rights. The Usos' connection as twins always gave them an upper hand with most teams, but the New Day had their own trick, utilizing the Freebird rule to allow any two of the 3 members to compete in any match. Jimmy and Jay could never know for sure who the opponents would be, with a different game plan needed for each iteration. With nothing clearly settled after 4 months, the New Day would offer to defend inside Hell in a cell, and the Usos gladly accepted. We've seen the Usos showcase tag team wrestling at its most beautiful. Now we want you to showcase the brutality that exists within Hell in a cell. Big E and Xavier Woods are going to use everything at their disposal to take you down. But you've been down since day one. Now it's time to force the New Day to realize there's nothing wrong with them being in second place. And there's nothing that's stopping you inside Hell in a cell.
Ahora la gente la...
Don't you dare be sour! Clap for your world-famous four-time champs and feel the power!
Are you prepared to kick off Hell in a Cell with the four-time tag team champions?
Is a tag team
Era lo del de Mata.
and is for the SmackDown Tag Team Championship, and accompanied by
Yo no me
Kofi
acuerdo.
Kingston,
Pelearían
a
por
combined
los
weight of
títulos.
490 pounds. The SmackDown Tag Team Champions, Xavier Woods
Bueno,
and Big E.
el hacer
New Day.
Well, I can't say that I'm ever prepared for a man swiveling his hips and playing the trombone on the way to the biggest fight of his life.
This is our first Hell in a Cell match of the night. The New Day actually requested this match to defend their tag titles.
Who would have thought 4 months ago when this rivalry began that it would end once and for all inside Hell in a Cell?
New Day about to make it evident that the time for fun and games is over.
This is the first time that tag titles will ever be defended inside Hell in a Cell.
And at a combined weight of 493 pounds, Jimmy and Jay, the Usos.
Tonight in Detroit, the Usos welcoming New Day into the penitentiary. This is going to be like a Chow Hall beatdown.
In every sport, you hear about super teams. Well, tonight, we're seeing 2 super teams of the modern era. This is going to be
yo
special.
no sé quién es quién. No me acuerdo si es Dakota, era AJ o
Tornado
AJ.
tag rules here, gentlemen. 2-on-2 as Kofi is going to be locked outside the structure.
Pinfall or submission needs to happen in the ring, but we all know this fight's going to go everywhere before that happens.
Puro campeonato en pareja de Mata Lobo.
One of these teams is going to have to work in unison from bell to bell if they want those tag team titles.
Remember, this match is under Tornado tag team
O
rules.
si es con quien. Si estás aquí para liar la par. Usa una burla al rival contra The New Day en los 20 segundos siguientes para desconcentrarlos y hacer Que se olviden del plan.
It's a 2-on-2 match where the pinfall of submission has to happen inside the ring. In the Hell in a Cell, no tags, no countouts, no disqualification.
The Usos and the New Day came into this match expecting and prepared to raise the bar, raise the level of competition, and make We're going to shut this down.
He forces a break before the count of 2.
Basta de falta. Esto es eliminación. Coge cualquier arma y con esta trata.
Teams, the Steiner brothers, the head shrinkers, who of course Jay and Jimmy's own father was a member of.
It would be a very proud moment for the Anwani family if the Usos can capture their 5th tag team championship here.
Yeah, shoulders down.
Soy el Jimmy.
Is this enough to retain?
Y
They retain the title.
Here are your winners, and still the SmackDown Tag.
Remember, this match is under Tornado Tag Team rules. A 2-on-2 match where the pinfall or submission has to happen inside the ring. In the Hell in a Cell, no tags, no countouts, no disqualification.
para que no me da tiempo a hacer ni un fin. Por 10 segundos.
Raise the level of competition and make history.
Pues no me va a dar tiempo.
Unforgettable. Big forearm.
The cell door is locked. First of 2 Hell in a Cell matches tonight in Detroit. This is the 20th anniversary of this barbaric match. The Usos and the New Day must be prepared for pain and punishment.
2 of the greatest tag teams ever. One of the best rivalries going today. It all comes to a head right now for the SmackDown Tag Team Championship.
Corey, a few weeks ago, we saw the New Day walk out of SmackDown as champs in a street fight. A match the Usos handpicked, but this environment is totally different.
There's nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. I think the New Day played right into the Usos' hand when they selected this match. Jimmy and Jay have a street mentality. They're perfectly equipped to turn Hell in a Cell into the Uso penitentiary. What a barrage of stops.
Thunder and lightning raining down on the challenger here. Clothesline.
Early cover for the title. The champ kicks out easily.
Trying to get this over with pronto.
Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow.
Corey, for as entertaining as the New Day are, they can scratch at the best of them.
Por tirárselo si
Don't let the
esto.
booty and trombones fool you. New Day can get down and dirty, especially when they have the Usos pushing them. New Day are prepared for an all-out brawl tonight.
And what's he looking for here? All the talking we've heard leading into this match, we've heard the Usos call the New Day, quote, 3 clowns on a tricycle.
Look, the Usos love the trash talk, but they deliver. And don't act like the New Day don't throw verbal jabs either. We had Big E earlier saying how he's going to drop some gloom and doom of biblical proportions. A prophecy Big E is fully capable of backing to it.
Set him up.
Russian leg sweep. And he now slides back into the ring.
Big forearm.
Hip drop.
The champion is going for the cover.
That vicious streak of Jimmy Uso somewhat returned in kind there.
Si no me da.
Power of positivity paying dividends for the New Day. Emphasis on power.
Half scouted. Now can capitalize. The Usos following the footsteps of many great family tag teams, the Steiner brothers, the head shrinkers, who of course Jay and Jimmy's own father was a member of.
It would be a very proud moment for the Anwani family if the Usos can capture their 5th tag team championship.
Creo que anda del New Day con tu movimiento personal.
Elite specimens come from the Anawahi blood.
He's able to reverse it. That's the kind of way out of this. The challenger taking some minor damage.
Yeah, it looks like the New Day was able to catch them by surprise. So precise
Boom.
with the super kick.
So many amazing matches between the...
Como Jay Uso, hasta que vi. Ataca B cuando estéis los dos en el ring, con un ataque pesado, mientras está de pie mirando hacia él. Pero como nota pulsa para cambiar el control entre los mismos. El cuadrado gran.
Two teams, they said it this past week on SmackDown. No matter where we are, we put on a show. The Usos and New Day have a unified goal to raise the bar of tag team competition, to bring the division to a whole other level.
You know, in basketball, we're talking about super teams. Well, these two teams are the proverbial super teams in WWE.
Champ is starting. Usos and New Day going at it inside Hell in a Cell, and Jey Uso set outside the ring, and now the New Day on the attack. Big E, as aggressive as I've ever seen him here tonight. And Xavier Woods now with toys, kendo sticks in hand.
Ahora es cuando
And it's
pone
about to get more aggressive, more
entre
vicious, more barbaric.
entra a el palo de Ken. Robert, punch that lad.
I've never seen this vicious of a side from the New Day.
It's what Hell in a Cell does to you.
Oh, now with the kendo sticks, Xavier Woods unloading. Well, you're saying it, Byron. Hell in a Cell makes you do some awful things. Just attempting to survive, attempting to win.
Do whatever you want, punish however you want. Right now, that seems to be the mission statement of the New Day in order to retain the SmackDown Tag Team titles.
And that's what it's about, proving you're the best in one of the most insane environments in WWE today. The New Day have just changed the whole complexion of this match. I don't know if I've seen New Day go to these lengths before.
Well, no time to be a jovial bunch when you're in a cell, Michael. Tonight, it's not about entertaining. It's about putting your
pregunta, así que demuéstrale cómo es 5 ataques más con cualquier arma dejará lamentar haber aparecido hoy. Again.
The Usos and the New Day have been trading title reigns for the majority of the year now. This, the contractual rematch for the Usos. If they lose, the Usos won't get another opportunity for the titles. As long as the New Day are
Estaría genial coger una serie y arrojársela a Xavier o B.
It's about making sure the New Day never competes again.
It's never been just about the title, Saxton. It's about these two teams wanting to claim supremacy for themselves.
Out of the ring to the confines of the chain link enclosure.
Elbow throwing, saying not today.
And he's going with the great equalizer here, the steel chair.
Ahora enfréntate a The New Day y continúa con el asalto Wood. Será pegar López, hacerle daño.
Shot to the body and another. Oh, drop kick. Oh, God, that hurt.
Just like that, Big E finds a counter. Counter. Right with it. Well, nothing fancy here. Instant victory. The challenger really struggling to avoid me. The New Day retaining the title.
Me cago en la mía. Otra vez, pudiéndome escapar.
Here are your winners, and still the...
Y ya me quedaban solo dos
Remember, this
cosas.
match is under Tornado Tag Team rules. A 2-on-2 match with a pinfall submission has to happen inside the ring. In the Hell in a Cell. No tags, no countouts, no disqualification.
Both arms trapped into the crucifix, shoulders down.
He makes the save. Better late than never. He quickly slides into the ring.
Goes into the corner.
Moving out from the ring closer to those towering walls of the cell. So many amazing matches between these two teams. They said it this past week on SmackDown. No matter where we are, we put on a show. Roll up here. The challenger kicks out after one.
He's really trying to rush this match.
Ooh, elbow strike. Catches a punch.
Launched into a frog splash. Schoolboy.
So dude.
And he gets discarded out of the ring.
Boom, right across the small of the back.
And he comes in under the ropes now. And Woods crashes to the outside. Corey, a few weeks ago, we saw the New Day walk out of SmackDown as champs in a street fight. A match the Usos handpicked, but this environment is totally different.
There's nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. I think the New Day played right into the Usos' hand when they selected this match. Jimmy and Jay have a street mentality. They're perfectly equipped to turn Hell in a Cell into the Uso penitentiary. Thunderous power slam.
He's able to avoid heavy contact.
Don't let the booty-os and trombones fool you.
Ofender cualquiera con el movimiento
Especially when
perfecto.
they have the Usos pushing them. New Day are prepared for an all-out brawl tonight. Super kick!
The Usos and the New Day have had such a back-and-forth competition within the tag team division. You can just look at these teams' title reigns, their dominance.
It tells you these are the two best teams the WWE has had in a long time. While I do believe
The championship.
breaking up the pin.
Get this back into the ring now.
Punch right in the head.
What?
Puts the boot to the midsection. Power slam. Right to the kidneys from behind.
Usos and New Day going at it inside Hell in a Cell. And Jey Uso set outside the ring.
Ahora lo atrapa. Bueno, le pega y le atrapa. Y después le quita el...
I've seen New Day go to these lengths before.
Well, no time to be a jovial bunch when you're in a cell, Michael. Tonight, it's not about entertaining. It's about putting your sworn
Ahora por
enemy
así.
to rest for good.
The Usos and the New Day have been trading titles.
Bueno, como han...
The contractual rematch
le da
for the Usos
5
after
veces.
lose. The Usos work
Innovative offense from the Usos could end it all right here. How the hell do you kick out of that?
Y después atira la
This
silla.
big move might end this. The question is, who has the stamina left to pull it out?
Bring it home.
This is a situation you want to avoid.
Put down face first.
And he heads back into the ring.
Oh, man. Swing on sight and don't stop. Lights out here.
Ahora enfrente está el...
I can already feel the sting of the kendo stick, and I
Bien.
do not care for it. Took him out the knee.
Oh, Big E avoids contact.
Talking to Xavier, he told me that one thing the Usos have taught us is that we have to embrace a more lawless culture here in WWE. A more
flawless culture in this rivalry.
And that could be the reason the New Day chose to have this match in the Hell in a Cell. It's been seductive takedown. He's able to beat a 2 count.
Somehow still in this fight.
Me cambio para que no me hagan.
An attack by the champion. And only gets a 1 count.
He's still got life in this matchup.
Xavier Woods. And here's the pin. Title could be decided. No, he gets the shoulder.
Really had less than a second.
Ahora como Jamie golpea a Big. Con ataque pues.
This has been a vicious, brutal match between two of the great tag teams today.
Here comes Jey Uso into the fray alongside of his brother.
Bang! Double super kick.
And the Usos now looking for that patented Uso splash from the top rope.
Uso splash. The cover to win the tag team titles, and Woods handcuffs
Cuando le iban
at the last possible second, Xavier Woods saving this match for his team. Credit to Woods for his never say die attitude, but Xavier Woods is outgunned right now. And look at Woods still fighting back.
Yeah, with the handcuffs. Using the handcuffs as a weapon.
That's smart.
And Woods now down. And trying to still fight back. What heart from Xavier Woods.
Ahora otra vez el Uso.
Jimmy and Jey back up to the top one more time.
Uso splash in stereo. The cover. The Usos to the tag team titles. Here are your winners and the new
El le salvó, pero el no ha salvado a Xavier. Consiguieron títulos de más. Bueno, he conseguido la recompensa del combate, el link, ese y el título de mata. Y dos cartas de esmeralda para mi facción. Y la recompensa por objetivo lo ven, el traje, la ropa del Jey y el Jimmy y del New Day. Que poco es tardan. Y esta es leyenda, sí. Bueno, ahora me toca no contra Bey. El 27 de febrero del 2020. Recompensa del combate 2. Recompensa por objetivo 2. Naomi también era de la Samoan. No sé. Bueno, pues si os ha gustado el vídeo, pues darle me gusta, comentar si queréis ver más vídeos en mi canal, suscribir. Adiós.